I just decided to start going to the gym. And at first it was scary. I won't lie, I was like terrified, especially wearing my hijab and stuff and going. But the more I've gone, it's become something that I really enjoy, and I couldn't really see myself without. For guidance, I didn't really know anyone on Instagram or anyone that I could like kind of model myself off of. So it was kind of just taking a bit of mishmash from what I'd seen on Instagram and YouTube and just trying to come up with a routine. I'd never used any of the machines or anything before, so it was kind of trial and error by myself. I remember feeling really anxious and really scared. But I felt like I enjoyed it, and I wanted to stick with it to see if I could do it, like to prove to myself, and to see like what the like physical benefits of it would be as well as the mental. It was the gap between finishing my A levels and starting uni. I didn't really have anything to do like hobby wise, and I was getting really sick and tired of just staying at home and watching Netflix all day and eating. Like it was mentally exhausting to not have like any kind of hobby or anything to look forward to in the day. So when I first started going, I didn't actually start deadlifting till March because I didn't have the confidence to get on that platform and do like weightlifting. So I kind of just got comfortable with being in that environment first and getting to grips with doing simple exercises and stuff like that. And of course sometimes I did feel intimidated because I was just on the side just doing dumbbell exercises, kind of hidden out of view. I wasn't like on a platform where people could see me. I mean, the first year anyway, it was mostly about just gaining confidence and getting to grips with being in the gym. And then once that happened as well, it was like my whole mindset shifted, because at first I used to have like false expectations for myself. I used to be like I wasn't good enough, or I wasn't really like really good at it or anything. Once I started getting used to being there, I feel like my mindset changed, so I enjoyed it instead of dreading it. And I didn't have self-expectations as such, and if I failed some numbers or if I didn't complete a full workout, I didn't feel bad about it either, because it's all a learning process. And I think it's important to be transparent about that as well, especially on social media, because people only post like the positive aspects and their successes all the time. It's very rare that you see fails or people saying that my workout didn't go good today, especially as a Muslim woman, because other girls that go to the gym, it's going to happen to them and they're going to feel like, oh well, she's always deadlifting so heavy, like why can't I do that? But to be honest, it's a learning process, and the more you go, the stronger you'll get and the more confident you'll be. And it's just something that you've got to stick out. First started out, you get like the odd couple like racist comments saying, why she got a towel on your head, or why are you wearing so many clothes? And then on the other side of the spectrum, you got people from your own faith saying, why are you wearing that for? Don't you belong in the kitchen and stuff like that. It's really like some of the stuff that I got like a week ago. I got a really long, like really disrespectful comment, and I feel like if I got that when I first started out, I would have probably stopped. But then on the other side, you've got other positive comments as well from girls saying that, you've given me so much confidence, or you've inspired me, or followed your workouts, or I've looked at your outfits and I really like them. There's just so much positivity behind it as well, because obviously, like I said, it's such a rare thing to see, and there's not many of us. Like women in the gym anyway have always got misconceptions about them, being weak and just doing like really simple things. But being someone that's able, like, is recognized in public, and being recognized by Pure Gym, such a big company, and to be able to step on a platform and put in just as much hard work as the person next to me, I feel like I've proved a lot of people wrong. So I feel like making that advert, and after that advert even came out, I got so many messages from people saying, I relate to your story, you're so inspiring, you're so motivating. And I just feel like I've become the person I wanted to look up to. I feel happy to be associated with them, as opposed to them always having the same kind of people advertised all the time. Like, I'm there for them to promote diversity, and I'm happy to be their representative of that. So to be like a Muslim woman and not be and still remain faithful to the hijab and to still observe it, but to not be so completely, like people say, like whitewashed either, I think is really important, because people want someone that's gonna be like that, I guess. Because the misconceptions that have already been there for so long, I feel like it's such an old image to have, especially in the fitness world. Like, it's so tiring to see like the same outfits, the same kind of people advertised, the same kind of exercises. So for women, it's always like the light dumbbells or the lightweight stuff, and never like, and for the men it's always about, you know, the heavy weights and stuff like that. So I feel like flipping the stereotype and doing something different can be quite alarming to some, but then at the same time it's just tiring, and it's just kind of an old thing to see. Like starting out, it's going to be intimidating, but I feel like if you go with a friend, or if you've got someone to make you feel supported, even if you want someone to talk to, just like message me or message anyone, and like we'd be happy to talk to you about it, because it is a real problem. And I feel like everyone's circumstances are also different, you know, some people are a bit more understanding and some people aren't. So it's important to just find out a common ground that will work for both of you. So yeah, and I feel like it's a good example to show to other people that, you know, if you just believe in yourself, you can still do things no matter your faith and no matter your gender as well, no matter what you wear. You can still put in just as much work and do the same thing that anyone else can.